Roberta Flake hambisana naye ke Ophibo Bryson mayithi ke you looking like love to me. Impela ke isikhathi sokuthi ke sikwazi ukuthi sixoxisane naye ke uMary Anne Marie rather Kosam ngiqolise kuleyo ndawo and Marie hambisana naye ke uSidwell Mkwena, the trainer. They are in studio with me as we speak. Good morning guys.
Good morning. Lovely to be here.
Thank you so much.
It's great to have you in studio with us. I know we're talking the NESTLÉ for healthy kids. It's the N4HK. Can you just please tell us more about the NESTLÉ for healthy kids? So what is the purpose and the target behind it?
Thank you. So NESTLÉ for Healthier Kids, and for short we call it N4HK,
okay.
which is also our website is n4hk-esar.com. But this is our flagship program to really help parents and caregivers and ultimately children to improve their diets. It's based on 4 pillars, which includes fruits and vegetables, portion sizes, move more and water, and perhaps just on the move more bit. That's why Sidwell is with us and part of our squad. And if it's okay, he can maybe then just introduce himself quickly.
Please do.
Hi guys, my name is Sidwell and I'm from the Move More pillar. So we're basically here to give you tips in terms of what to do at home to move more in the term of exercise. So just to make life easier as well, because we know not everybody can go to the gym. So we basically provide you guys with exercises and tips, and we shall repeat again the website that you shall log on to, where you'll find everything set up for you guys.
All right. Now, why is it important for the N4HK to educate your caregivers and also to just, tell more about the mothers and the parents on the family diet as well as the kids?
So it is important because as a country we are suffering from what we call the triple burden of disease, and that includes overweight, and more than 60% of women in South Africa is either overweight or obese. That's 6 out of every 10 women.
Sure.
And
That's
around
great.
4 out of 10 men would be overweight, and in children we've got 13% overweight on children, where at the same time almost 25% are chronically malnourished. So we've got this 2 sides of a scale, and then the third part of this, what we call triple burden, is the micronutrient deficiency. So as the largest nutrition, health and wellness company, we really have a responsibility to also help educate the communities that use our products, to really help them to make better food choices. So, and the other reason for having NESTLÉ for Healthier Kids is also that there's a lot of contradictory information available. Dr. Google gives everybody all sorts of information, and we see the low carb diets and all sorts of diets and things. And what we really want to do with NESTLÉ for Healthier Kids is helping both parents and caregivers and children to make healthier food choices, and it comes from a scientific base.
No, I hear you. Now, what are some of the ways caregivers can do this?
Okay, so what I've mentioned now is we've got these 4 pillars, which is move more, eat more fruits and vegetables, as well as drinking water and portion sizes. And these 4 pillars really is very easy to follow, but the biggest thing that parents and caregivers can do is to set the example. Because children learn from us. I was listening to the radio as we come here, and they were asking who's responsible for discipline. Is it teachers or is it parents? But ultimately, as parents, we are responsible for setting the example. The other thing that we can do as caregivers is really cook with our children, and this is where Chef Donald is going to become quite important, and he will be with us on the show later on. But he will show us how we can cook and what it is that we can do. And then I think very importantly is to have meals together. Very often, especially in today's society, parents are not eating with the children. There's no time. Parents come home late,
that's true.
or kids leave early. And to try and at least have one meal a day that we can sit together as a family, we can talk, we don't eat in front of the TV, and we really just spend some quality time together with some quality food.
Now, what does good nutrition mean for the children?
So I think good nutrition for children means variety. This is one of the things that we've seen in South Africa as well, that over 67% of our population don't eat enough fruits and vegetables.
True.
And we're supposed to have 5 portions a day, and I don't think, well, many of us don't have that.
I'm guilty
So what does
also.
good nutrition look like? It's about variety, is having frequent, regular meals that are really, again, full of variety, full of colors. We talk about the 7 color Sunday lunch, and I'm not saying we should have 7 colors every day, but we can have at least 4. If we have 2 veggies on the plate with your starch, with your protein, which could be meat or beans, lentils, legumes, any legumes, we're actually improving the variety that we're having. So I think, in short, it's about variety and frequency.
Now, how important is to educate caregivers to start their healthy habits in their homes?
So I think what's very important is that every parent and caregiver wants what's best for their children. Nobody wants our children not to do good.
That's true.
So it's also important to keep in mind that what's best for our children cannot just be measured, or cannot even be measured just with material things. I think very often we think about the material things, the amount of money we give to the kids, the clothes they wear, but it's actually about ensuring optimal nutrition for our children, because if we have optimally fed children, we are actually giving them the opportunity to reach their full potential. So and this is a responsibility we definitely cannot relinquish in any way. So as caregivers, again, we need to set the example and really help our children to reach their full potential, because only when they reach their full potential, we have done our best. And we know that nutrition affects children's brain development. It affects their ability to actually learn at school, to perform at school. And if we don't act on that now, we're actually struggling with the community and what we call now human capital in the long run.
Now, in closing, Anne-Marie, where can the caregivers and parents find more information about the N4HK?
Okay, I'm very happy to say that we've got a website. It's www.n4hk-ESAR. ESAR stands for Eastern Southern Africa Region.
Okay.
.com. So let me repeat. It's www.n4hk-esar.com, and we also have a Facebook page, and you can just look for Nestlé for Healthier Kids. And we really want to encourage your listeners to write to us, talk to us on Facebook. There's lots of ideas and tips. We have competitions and all sorts of things going on there. And if you then enroll for the website, if you register on the website, you will get regular newsletters with lots of tips and tricks, both from Sidwell as well as Chef Donald, on what we can do to improve the nutrition of our children.
Anne-Marie and Sidwell, thank you so much for your time. I look forward to having you guys again next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Then we just FM begwena ke Anne-Marie and Sidwell lesikhuluma ke all things Nestlé nokuthi ke iziphi indlela eziright zokuthi ke sinikeza abantwana bethu ukudla so that bakwazi ukuthi bakhule ngendlela right and a healthy way, not just for abantwana but also nathi singabazali sibonise lokho ukuthi indlela eyokudla ngendlela right, it's eating healthy, and that means more water and more fruits and veggies. So in the next couple of weeks soloko sinabo ke kuhlelo ngama Fridays at 10:15 belokhu besinikeza nje le information so that sikwazi ukuthi ke sinakekele imndeni yethu ngendlela right and sidle ngendlela right. Ake sithi kuya ngapha ke 8:00, and then kuzothi mazithi ke 11 sithola indaba zethu ngale ka 11 we'll have our woman of power yethu yanamhlanje. Ngishilo ngazokutshela ke a bit more about her in just a bit, but for now funa sithi ukujika ngala 8:00. Siyanjalo ukuthi the fight against the